Nothing wrong with looking like a bird.
Nothing wrong. Yeah.
Especially the majestic owl.
The owl is the best bird. Yeah, owl's the best bird.
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
It's a good bird. I like owls even more now that I know that them and crows have like a feud. No matter where they are,
huge
crows and
the hawks.
owls hate each other.
It's
I
three
feel
ways.
like that's lions and hyenas. Like one is clearly better than the other.
So
Yeah.
no, so
Well, I mean, the way it would go is like apparently like I mean, if one owl finds a crow, that crow is fucked. The crow's dead. The
But
owl's
the crows
much bigger.
really,
But a
crows
bunch
are really
of,
intelligent.
A bunch of crows
Lions
Yeah.
and
A
hyenas.
fuck up an
murder of
owl.
crows.
A murder.
A
of
murder
crows.
of crows. Yeah.
Such
So-
a cool
so-
name.
bunch. What did you graduate from 8th grade and stop?
Do they have like other crime name like a rape of jackals,
a rape,
I don't think
a
so.
rape is a dolphin.
a rape of
I-
dolphins? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a pod. I grew
I
up,
know,
but I
but
get your
it's
joke.
funny.
I grew up hunting crows, so I know a little about them.
Oh,
Like we would get up at the they're the most intelligent thing I've ever hunted. I think they're way smarter than fucking deer. Deer retarded. Crows
Mhm.
like crows have like a word for people. Like
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
they send one crow in to scout the area out. Like first of all, we're using like a game caller, this loudspeaker that's playing a recording, and the recording you use for crows, there's like 3 or 4, but like the ones that work really well is one crow either injured and he sounds really sad. He's like whimpering almost, and they'll come to that to help their buddy. But then there's one where it's like 30 crows fighting an owl and beating the shit out of it, and the owl is making this really high pitched sort of noise, and all the crows are just like, fuck yeah, get him. And so you play that loud as shit, and then you slowly lower the volume over the course of like 3 minutes, and you bring them in, and they'll stay like kind of at range, and they'll send one guy in. They'll send Dopey, and Dopey will fly in and kind of look around, and you've got to zap him. You've got to zap Dopey, or you've got to hide.
Or
Because
he'll
he's
get
gonna
back and tell him. Yeah.
If he sees you, or if you shoot at him and miss, he'll go back and be like, fucking run. It was a trap. And they'll literally leave, and the hunt's over. You've got to like find a new location. You got to leave that place and drive somewhere else. But if you zap him, they're like, well, Eddie must be in a fight. We can hear it. Let's go, Eddie. Come on, everyone. And they'll come 2 or 3 at a time, and you're just like wearing them out all day. It's a ton of fun.
What do you do with crows once you kill them?
What do you mean?
Like you don't
Nothing.
eat
What
them
do
or
you do,
anything.
you
Like,
pervert?
is there anything to do with them?
Are you asking if I do weird shit to crows?
Yeah, I'm asking how tight that.
Because I'm
correlation
talking
is.
about how a young boy bonded with his father over the course of years of
Yeah,
hunting
Jesus,
and
Taylor,
sportsmanship,
you
and
sick
you're trying
fuck.
to take it to this
What
weird
do you
fucking
do
place.
with dead crows?
You're
I don't
right.
know.
I shouldn't have asked.
Sometimes, well, if you take one prisoner, you can make him like rough him up a little bit, and he'll like yell at the others, and they'll come to that too.
Stockholm
If the
syndrome. that
crow's
one.
kind of skinny, you turn him out.
You threaten him, slap him around a little, he'll talk.
I didn't
Make
even
him
know
walk
people
around
hunted
with
crows.
his claw in your pocket.
yeah.
We would do that too. We put decoys out. I have an owl decoy that like flaps its wings, and a bunch of crows that just like sit around it that also flap their wings. It's a whole rigmarole. We built one of those once. We took it like a yard owl that you could buy that's just like stationary,
Yeah.
and we had motors make its wings flap. And I'm like, Dad, you know the motorized one's like $150. He's over there like putting wires together. I'm like, this one will be better. This is 12 volt. Who's carrying the car battery?
Who's carrying a car?
Did
back?
you ever? Did you
What a
ever?
mess, it's flapping.
Kyle's like,
It takes off.
the car battery on his back.
Did you ever stuff them? Did you ever like do taxidermy with them? Or
He stuffed him all right.
Oh yeah, every single time.
I knew when I said that somebody was gonna make that joke.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
that's how you make them
Right.
talk.
Sitting right there on the table. I had to take it.
Once you start
No.
stuffing them, the rest of the crows come running.
Yeah.
No, we taxidermy deer if we shot them and they were like big, impressive deer,
Yeah,
or like the first deer I ever killed with a bow. I taxidermied that one. Other than that, the only thing I ever remember growing up, my dad had a stuffed fox, and they had done this thing where like if you like pushed down on the tail, it was like a switch, and inside the fox they had put some sort of a like sound effect thing, and it would go. "Meow." And as a kid, that's the funniest shit ever. Like there's a realistic fox that like makes a silly noise when you walk by it.
I thought you were gonna say
I'm
it's a
thinking-
switch and it triggers like the Billy Bass on the wall and just starts singing. Like the fox is-
Oh, if the fox turned its head and started,
yeah.
take me to the river. That would be